This video will probably come across as hard glazing Noel, but I don't mind. Cody is out here living his best life, refusing to speak out on Tana, accusing him of passionate cuddling best of friendos. They resort to shady and clear PR speak. Just say Cody would rather eat coke with Mentos than to speak out on what he did. Cody is still earning from the company, scratching his sack, while also making millions. Now I went ultra undercover. Cody still plastered all throughout the website. We wouldn't be anything without you. Yes! What about the important part? Sincerely, Cody and Noel. Excuse me? Allegedly. Nah, bro, you shouldn't be doing my boy Noel Miller dirty like that. I know that this video will probably come across as hard glazing Noel, but I don't mind. Dude had nothing to do with Cody having a minor attraction to children. Leave him out of this. The fact that some people forced him a friend, someone who probably had no idea of Cody's shady dealings. The fact that people forced him into speaking out on the Cody Ko situation shouldn't be a thing. This is 100% mistargeted hate. Cody is out here living his best life, ignoring every single piece of hate, feigning ignorance, refusing to speak out on Tana, accusing him of passionate cuddling when he was 25 and she was 17. Cody would rather eat coke with Mentos than to speak out on what he did. I mean, as soon as the allegations came out, bro packed this stuff, left the internet, and started his DJ career, premiering with his Calling Ballinger type apology video on steroids. He premiered his career by playing Sorry by Justin Bieber. Oh, now that apology would be hard to beat. Anyway, while Cody Ko is out here living his best life, everyone around him is receiving the nuclear fallout. His wife is getting harassed on her YouTube comments as if she had anything to do with Cody's actions before they ever even met. Also, his friend Noel Miller has been pressured into speaking about it. If you don't know who Noel Miller is, he's one of Cody's YouTube friends. They share the podcast together, TMG Studios, which is short for Tiny Meat Gang Studios. I mean, the jokes write themselves. Tana was right all along. They also have a band, TMG, also short for Tiny Meat Gang, where they make, you guessed it, music. Let me preface by saying this. Just because they share business ventures and audiences, that doesn't instantly mean that they are best of friendos. Even if they were, they both have lives outside of YouTube and don't share their biggest, darkest secrets. So I don't think that Noel knew about Cody's disrespect towards the legal age of consent. Regardless, after this massive wave of mistargeted hate towards Noel, he was forced to speak out on the situation. Let's hear it.
What's up, everybody? Before we start this episode, I want to start by saying thank you for just how supportive and understanding you all have been, and patient above all. And understandably, a lot of you want to know what I have to say about everything that's happened. The reality there is that I'm not in a position to speak about the situation. And at this point, really, the thing I have to focus on is how to move forward. Which leads me to say, I want to thank everyone as well that just sent me messages of support, just directly to me. That has been just very motivating and reassuring, not just for me, but for everyone at the studio. That's kind of given us the energy we needed to, take the first step back. I took some time and figured out a new direction for the show and where I want the company to go overall. This episode, we didn't shoot it in studio. It's actually kind of a crazy story. We flew to West Virginia, drove through a creek bed, hiked half a mile with the gear to film with the guest, and it turned out to be just a great story overall. We'll be filming out of studio for the next few weeks, and that's just because I want to build a new set. Again, I just want to thank you all. You have supported me for years, almost a decade, and you've supported this studio for years, and we all fully intend to give you what you've given us for so long. That part is not going to stop. So yeah, it means the world to me just how much you all have been there for me, and I fully intend to, just keep at it and keep making things that I hope you love and enjoy.
And that's the clip. It was taken from the latest TMG Studios podcast episode. It featured only Noel. And yes, I don't think that Cody will ever step foot on the show ever again. It would be a disaster anyway. Just imagine that Cody, out of nowhere, decided to step foot on the internet again as if nothing had ever happened. What's worse out of this entire situation is that nothing bad will happen to Cody. I don't know if Noel bought Cody's share of TMG Studios or not. Regardless, suppose that Cody did sell his share. He'll be set for life because TMG is a massive brand, so Cody will receive millions and millions and millions just by getting out. And if Cody still has ownership of the brand, in that case, people are supporting Noel for having to endure this massive wave of hate while Cody is sitting on the background doing absolutely nothing, scratching his sack, while also making millions. Now I went ultra undercover, doing some off-the-grid research, went to their website and Cody is still plastered all throughout the website. Guess that they didn't have enough time to remove him from there. Either that or Cody is still directing behind the scenes like some sort of mad villain. I guess that it would be a massive undertaking and a big financial burden to buy his part of the company. So I dug deeper, went to the deep web, found an undercover agent to infiltrate TMG Studios and get direct access to their database to find further information. Just kidding. I went to Reddit and found this post from TMG Studios that was sent out to only the community members stating, "This morning we shared the note below with the employees of TMG Studios. We wanted to share it with you as well. Our shows will resume in the coming weeks. Thank you for your support." Anyway, here's the statement. "Hi everyone, we want to start by thanking you all for your patience while we're working to figure out the best path forward for the studio. We know it's been a very strenuous few weeks for everyone and we really appreciate your willingness to bear with us. You are the most creative and incredible group of people. We feel so lucky to work with all of you. TMG Studios is what it is because of you. We couldn't be more proud of the incredible roster of talent we've been privileged to work with and everything we've accomplished together." Oh boy, here we go. Everyone, brace yourselves for the incoming bad news. These are the beginning statements when something goes terribly wrong. TMG started the statement by art glazing us, dancing around the bush. "We wouldn't be anything without you." Yes! What about the important part? We were hoping for at least some clarification on whether Cody was still a part of the brand or not a part of the brand. And let me ask you, what would you rather? A straightforward statement from TNG just addressing what happened, or a big "I ain't reading all that" statement with a lot of yapping and not a lot of actual substance? Me personally, I think that I'd rather have a quick statement addressing the current state of affairs, and that's it. To me, the Manny Show did it best. No ukulele, no long and drawn out explanations, no dog, baby, or fake crocodile tears to make us feel empathy towards them. Just short and simple. "I'm sorry, I messed up, I'll take full responsibility and will not repeat the same mistake ever again," even though it wasn't even completely his fault. For those who don't know, a few months back, the Manny Show hired a company that started handing out copyright claims to multiple creators on his behalf, but the Manny Show fired the company, issued an apology video, and lifted the copyright claims. And that's how it should be! This statement issued by TMG is 90% filler art, 10% substance. Like my videos! Anyway, as we enter into this next phase of the studio, we wanted to let you know that Cody will not be involved in the day-to-day operations of TMG Studios. What has transpired over the last few weeks is a personal issue for him, and Cody wants to remove any effect of this happening on our professional and personal lives and the work you and our other hosts have done to make TMG Studios so successful. Noel will continue to lead the team. His top priority remains the life and growth of the studio and its talent. Our audience sees your hard work every week and we want to continue. They deserve it and so do you. We have built something truly special and is committed to keeping that alive and well. Sincerely, Cody Ko and Noel. Sincerely, Cody and Noel? Excuse me? What? That's Sigma? Nah, bro, he's definitely, allegedly, still running things behind the scenes. We don't want any cease and desist here now, do we? Anyway, it seems as if the statement is telling us that Cody will be running the show from the shadows going forward. I mean, at least that's just what I take from it. First, the statement is signed Cody and Noel, then Cody will no longer be involved in the day-to-day operations, which could mean multiple things. For example, if a company has board members and sponsors, those people are not actively involved, but still they have partial partnership. Therefore, they have a saying on the company's decisions and will keep on profiting if the company grows bigger. For example, if we scroll down to TMG Studios partnerships and go to the partners section, all of these partners have a saying in the company. Say, Noel and Cody decide that they want to shift into 18 plus lewd content. If that would happen, then 90%, if not all of these partners will drop them because they don't want their brand to be associated with this type of content. And this is for brands! Board members are basically just investors that own a small part of the company and then hold power according to that same percentage owned. This statement from Cody and Noel can be a little deceitful since they don't flat out say, "We fired Cody, he's no longer part of the company." No! They resort to shady and clear PR speak. Just say, "Cody is still still earning from the company since he has partial ownership. But that would never happen, since if it did, people would stop supporting TMG altogether. That would be career neck rope. Now it's said that Noel Miller, Cody's wife, and all the other people in Cody's near vicinity are being targeted and forced into speaking when it's not their fault. The hate that these people have been getting is unreasonable. With that being said, keep in mind that from now on, if you see a video from TNG Studios or you comment on the video saying that Noel is manning the ship on his own or TMG equals the Miller gang, there might be a slight chance, just a slight chance, that Cody is still profiting and rubbing his hands all together like he's Scrooge McDuck by the amount of doubloons he's still making without having to do a single thing. It's sad if that's the case. We don't like to see these people winning. It is what it is. But it would be either that or Noel would have to leave TMG and start his own company from scratch all over again.